Now, these restrictions are what we in the city can do, but our success depends more on what every resident of Philadelphia does individually.
And starting tomorrow, that's all going to change. City officials have laid out a new set of restrictions, which will limit outdoor gatherings to 10% capacity, urge people to work from home whenever possible, and ban indoor gatherings and dining, leaving behind even more stacked chairs and empty tables all over the city.
Many restaurants work very hard to follow our precautions, but people indoors gathering together not wearing masks right now is simply too risky.
And those working in these restaurants say the adjustment is not going to be easy.
It sucks from like a ordering standpoint, like we can't produce as much things and like offer a variety of things, so like it has to be like a limited amount of menu.
It's definitely tough on me as a student worker, but I also know that a lot of my coworkers work multiple jobs and have families, and it's even harder on them. I am worried for all of us.
Despite the unease heading into these tighter restrictions, Mayor Kenny says the city can get through this if it acts with urgency, just like it did in the spring.
We flattened the curve then, and I'm confident that if we get past our COVID fatigue and again take this as seriously as it is, we will get through it again.
Now, all of the restrictions you just heard apply to those only within the city of Philadelphia. But what happens beyond city limits? State officials released a separate set of restrictions Tuesday to also try and slow the spread of COVID-19.
We are taking targeted and strategic actions.
Also starting tomorrow, anyone visiting Pennsylvania from another state must enter with a negative test result within 72 hours of arriving. And when it comes to masks, you must now wear one inside your own home if you're having guests over.
In the end, people will have the consequences of their actions as well as their families and their communities. And if they do not wear masks, if they do not social distance, then those communities are going to see even more spread of COVID-19. What we want to do is outline what the tools that are in our toolbox, the tools that we can convey to the public. And then continue to work with the public on why we're recommending and ordering what we're doing.